Hello everyone, welcome to Fit Talks. Today we will be discussing top 5 gym mistakes I have done personally when I started training out, so that some of you who are starting out or are in the process of their fitness journey can hear this and take notes and probably not repeat the same mistake. Number 1, not training your legs. When I started training, I was more into building my bicep or shoulders or chest, and I didn't pay much attention to training my legs. Simply because lifting a bar, something that is in front of you, or pushing the heavy weights was much more glamorous than putting the weight behind your back and trying to maintain a form with a straight back and not arching. It was too difficult. Training legs was too painful, and I ignored it for quite some years because I didn't really understand on what I'm doing. So for you guys to know that legs are 50% of your entire body, so not training legs does hamper your gains, because that's like ignoring 50% of your body. The benefits of training legs are not only it helps to improve your other lifts, because legs provide more stabilization and you are able to lift the weights more easily. In addition to that, it also helps to increase your testosterone level. So guys, please don't forget to training your legs. Keep the priority of training your legs equal to training your arms or chest. Mistake number 2, ego lifting. I'm sure we all are guilty of ego lifting. Probably some of you at the moment who are watching this video would be guilty of ego lifting, and we all have done it. So when we started working out, personally me, so I was very skinny, so the amount of weight that I could lift was probably 2 kgs and 4 kgs, and there was always that urge to lift more. So if I had to do a bicep curl, I wanted to lift as heavy as possible, and that means compromising on the form as well, which is not at all good. When it's about building muscle, it's about the contraction and the time under stress that the muscle knows. The muscle doesn't really understand how much weight you are lifting. So you have to be very mindful that when you're starting out your fitness journey, you have to maintain your form and lift the weight that you can handle without compromising too much on your form. Number 3 mistake, eat everything and anything. When I started working out, I didn't have much information about nutrition. So I believe that since I'm working out, I was very skinny, I wanted to be big. So what I have to do is I have to eat as much as I can, and that involved everything and anything that I get my hands on. So I was eating sugary foods, I was drinking Coke, to the extent that before my workout I used to have pani puri and go to the gym. That sounds ridiculous, right? But yes, I have done it. But that's not the right thing to do. When it comes to eating, yes, you need to eat more if you have to gain, but again, you need to understand the caloric breakdown of those calories. So when you say I need to eat 3000 calories, you need to maintain the balance between protein, carbs and fats. It is these clean calories that will help you gain muscle and build your strength. It's not just calories, and you are not free to eat everything and anything. Number 4. The number 4 mistake was trying to hit my 1 rep max every single time. What I did was, as you know, we all wanted to lift as heavy as possible, so I was constantly trying to hit my 1 rep max. So in a bench press, I could do 40 kilos for 5 reps, and I wanted to go over 60. So my first week would be 40 kgs, I could do 5 reps, increase the weight by 5 kgs, do another 2 to 3 reps, and increase it by 10 more kgs to hit that 1 rep max. But every single week I used to fail, and I could not lift 60 kgs. The reason was there was no strategy behind increasing the amount of weight I was trying to lift. I was doing the same movements every single week, trying to lift more, which doesn't work. You have to mix and match your strategies, do a more drop sets, supersets, high repetitions, low repetitions, which would ultimately lead to an increase in your strength. You do not have to hit your 1 rep max or try to hit your 1 rep max every single week, and that's not how it works. Mistake number 5, comparing yourself to another person's body type. As we all know, there are 3 types of physiques, which is endomorph, ectomorph and mesomorph. To put that in simpler terms, I am a tall person with long arms and long legs. So if I have to compare myself with somebody who is shorter, the amount of muscle that a shorter person would gain would be very different to how that muscle would look on me. A shorter guy with shorter arms and shorter legs, it'll be much easier for them to gain muscle than compared to me, who is a much taller person with longer arms and longer legs. So comparing yourself to somebody who does not match the body type you have initially when you're trying to gain muscle can, and it did demotivate me to a certain extent, because I was not able to get quickly as big as possible compared to that guy, which is not the right thing to do, because the guy was short, he had shorter arms and shorter limbs, which if he had to put on 2 kgs of muscle, the visual impact was much higher compared to somebody like me who has longer limbs. So your progress should be relative to what you are doing, which means you need to track your progress and see how much you are lifting progressively and not go into the zone of comparing yourself to another person. I hope this video can help you overcome some of the mistakes I have done and not repeat them. Be mindful that gym is not something you do short term, but it is more long term, and you need to have a sustainable and patient approach, not to your lifting but to your diet as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you like it. Please do like, comment and subscribe, and do let me know if you want something else. Bye bye.